If it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Back to Curry. Off target from three-point range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated into how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in international play.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
Harden kicks to DeRozan. Over to the wing. Howard dishes to Harden. Down low. Out to Anthony. That's short off the rim. Trailblazers trail by 12. For the finish. And the jam by Harden.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
76ers moving the ball around. Took him no time at all on that one. 9 points for Carmelo Anthony.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And Durant gets it to go.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Curry passes to Leonard. Washington, Howard. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Bosh has got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Curry against Harden. Plenty of space. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. It's stolen by DeRozan. Screen by Howard. It's DeRozan with the drive. Stolen by Bosh. Here's Leonard. Good. Leonard's got 5 now. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Wade comes in for James. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation. And how about last year? Dirk Nowitzki jumping to 7th all-time in scoring. I mean, passing the great Moses Malone for that spot, and he surely will keep climbing this season.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 13. And it's Wade penetrating. It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
The shot by Redick, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 11. And J.J. Redick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook in for Portland. Durant with a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And it's Wade penetrating. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Fast break, here they come. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Just absolute domination in this one for DeRozan. He's got 8 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Rose has got his second basket of the night.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's Westbrook. A beautiful reverse layup.
Some guys will try to overpower you at the rim, but he likes to elude you and trick you. He's got quickness and a soft touch.
And stolen by Howard. It's Durant on the wing. Defended by Anderson. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
Griffin's checked in for Philadelphia. Andrew Wiggins comes in for J.J. Redick. And then for the Trailblazers, Gay comes in for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. For 3, Westbrook. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Griffin's got 8 rebounds in this game.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Here's Westbrook. Tipped away. Stolen by Wade. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Wiggins throws it down.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life. And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt. That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. But they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
No good from Gay.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Griffin. Sinks the three-pointer. Griffin's got 16 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Howard kicks to Gay. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. That's 7 points for Gay.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And Lillard kicks to Gay. And he uses the glass on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Rose attacking. Anderson dishes to Rose. Anderson's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Gay outside. Screen by Howard. The second chance effort. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Gay. Rose with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Shoots off the step back. Rose, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Passes it to Wiggins. Back to Rose. Tries a three. They get it back. Wade kicks to Griffin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Gay.
And if they're smart, they can hold it for the last shot.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot. Now, that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Curry. They've got Anthony. Chris Bosh is out there with Griffin. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's LeBron in the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Curry attacking. He dishes it to Bosh. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. DeRozan a screen on Curry. Lillard the pass to DeRozan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
It's Curry with the drive. Griffin kicks to James. And right on target. Good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
DeRozan on the wing. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's Lillard. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And one thing about Damian Lillard, For as much as he handles the ball, for as much as he pushes the action, he doesn't turn the ball over. I mean, surprising for a young, aggressive point guard, but this guy plays wise beyond his years.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Leonard, he's checked in for Griffin. Redick comes in for Anthony. And Chris Paul subbed in for Steph Curry. For Portland, they've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Cousins. No good off the front iron. And you know, Clark, another important point regarding Lillard, for as aggressive as he has been going to the basket, he's extremely durable. He's been terrific in terms of health.
He's been in every gamer throughout his young
Isn't
career.
that something?
That is
Yeah.
remarkable. Unusual in today's NBA for sure.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Redick. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
James wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going.
You could see the eye contact there, gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder, and that's exactly what that play looks to be. And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
The 76ers leading by 3. Redick dishes to Paul. Here's Bosch. And that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Cousins with a screen on Leonard. And they double up Cousins. Lillard with no one around. And it's Lillard again missing. He lobs it up. And finished off by Gay.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And that's now 7 points for Leonard.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
The three from Bosch. Can't get it to go. And it's Portland the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. And that'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt there are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lillard, the pass to DeRozan. And stolen by Redick. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The shot by Redick, no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Cousins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Some people think LeBron's athleticism, Clark, has declined over the last few years. He might be the first to admit it. He still looks terrific, though.
Well, he's, that's a natural progression for any player, even if
Sure.
you are LeBron. But he's still an elite athlete by NBA standards.
Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Philadelphia. And Portland with a change here, too. Howard's checked in. Lillard from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Anthony's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And remember the quote from LeBron on the subject. Obviously, I'm not the 18-year-old kid that I was before, but I can still do the things I need to be successful.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And, LeBron was just so far ahead of everyone in the league when he was young. I mean, even a LeBron who has lost a step is more athletic than 95% of our league.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosh last year. He had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
And Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
Timeout called, the 76ers.
The Heat never really came back after losing Bosh. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Brett Brown as he addressed his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Westbrook with the bucket.
Hey, guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosh back out on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone, and I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
Back to Westbrook. It's Durant on the wing. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. '76ers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Bosh, the screen. Curry kicks to Bosh. And here's Anthony for 3. And that one's good. And that's 13 points for Chris Bosh.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Here's Wiggins. Outside Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
And the 76ers get it back.
Tough play underneath to give them another shot.
And there's the call on Howard. Outside Anthony. Another shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the 76ers lead by 4.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
That's good. And it's 6 points for Love.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Curry dishes to Wiggins. It's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Durant. Again, Durant missing. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 20 points for Steph Curry. For three, Durant. Again, Durant missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Westbrook again. It's Curry. A shot by Harden. Wide open. No good with the triple. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside Bosch. From deep. The shot no good. And it's Portland the other way.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Durant kicks to Howard. Stolen by Bosch. And the 76ers call time here. They're ahead by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And the 76ers with some changes. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Bosch. LeBron comes in for Leonard. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Howard. Gay comes in for Kevin Love. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to make mistakes. You gotta manage the clock and play smart.
It's LeBron with the drive. Out to Anthony. Fires from deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got 4 assists in the game. Left side Durant. Here's Cousins. And Portland again with the bucket.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Laid outside. And here's Anthony for 3. And for Portland, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. And stolen by LeBron. A look from Griffin. Anthony kicks to LeBron. Second shot opportunity. Connects!
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And Curry, here we go. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think his body control and concentration in the air are really unique.
"11 seconds left in the fourth. From deep three-point range. From deep. So the 76ers win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
darkness.